Is Bitcoin an NFT? NFTs. Cryptocurrencies. Bitcoin, Ethereum. Web3. To someone who has never directly interacted with these things before, the crypto world can seem obtuse, opaque, and overtly strange. All of which is completely understandable. The advent of the blockchain and the technologies it supports represent a sea change on par with the advent of the internet itself. And just as people reacted to the early days of the internet with a wide variety of emotions that included skepticism, excitement, and outright fear, blockchain-based technology is inspiring the same gamut in people today. The two biggest unknowns of the technology manifest in the form of cryptocurrencies and NFTs, so we've created a simple explainer on what they are, how they interact, and the main differences between them. But before you start to wrap your head around them though, you have to understand the technological infrastructure they both need to exist in the first place. That technology is called the blockchain. What is the blockchain? Blockchain technology is, at its core, a new data sharing and management system. It allows data to be stored and controlled by a democratic network of users rather than a handful of giant companies or intermediaries, think Facebook or Google. This means it can do what more traditional models of the internet, commonly referred to as Web 2, can't. In this way, blockchain-based tech is being used to usher in a new iteration of the internet, which is commonly referred to as Web 3. You can think of the blockchain as a shared digital collection and record of data transactions, not dissimilar from a public ledger. Individual data transaction records are stored in blocks that link together to form a chain of bookkeeping, which is where we get the term blockchain. Transactions on the blockchain are only added to this distributed ledger if the many nodes in the system, computers dedicated to securing the system, verify them. Essentially, the contents of the ledger must be confirmed by all parties involved in the verification process. The more verifying nodes in the system, the more secure it is. Unlike just hacking into Google or Apple to mess with the system, to hack a blockchain ledger, you'd need to gain control over a huge amount of computers to alter it. This greatly adds to its security. So, we have this new technology that can support decentralized data transactions of all kinds. The two most prominent types of data transactions that blockchain tech has introduced are cryptocurrencies and NFTs. They have some similarities and key interactions, but are distinct from one another in some very important ways. Let's start with cryptocurrencies. What are cryptocurrencies? Cryptocurrencies are digital currencies. The term crypto comes from the fact that these currencies, often called digital tokens, are secured via a process called cryptography, meaning they are highly protected and just about impossible to double spend or counterfeit. This security is achieved via various processes, including encryption algorithms, public-private key pairs, and more, which have their own controversies attached to them. But for the purposes of this explainer, it's enough to know that cryptocurrencies are basically a digital form of money, which is why you often hear digital tokens named Xcoin.